Hello there guys, and welcome to my National League South prediction for the 18-19 season. This is my third attempt at doing the National League South prediction in the last 2 years. We're going to have a stab at the prediction, just a bit of fun. So yeah, hopefully I get a few of these right. Anyway, in 22nd place, I have gone with Hungerford. They finished in 19th place last season, only just about managed to scrape survival on the final day. They've had some financial problems in the last year as well. In 21st place, I've gone with Gloucester. They have lost pretty much their three best players in Ed Williams, who's gone to Kidderminster Harriers, and their two fullbacks that have both gone to Hereford. So I think they could struggle as well. In 20th, I've gone with Eastbourne Borough. They finished in 18th last season, and their squad has not really improved a huge amount from what I can see, so I'm going to go with a slight decrease into 20th place. In 19th, I've gone with Weston-super-Mare. Again, same sort of story as Eastbourne Borough. In 18th place, I've gone with East Thurrock United, and I'm basically saying that because a few people that I know that have seen them play so far this pre-season have said they're not looking particularly strong, although they have got Paul Kincheski in as their player/assistant manager, so that could be quite a good appointment. Let's see how they do this season. They started last season off really well, but they finished in some really poor form, so can that momentum carry on through to this season? We will soon see. In 17th, I've gone with Oxford City, who finished 16th last year, so a similar position this season. Again, their squad has stayed relatively similar. They brought in Kabongo Chimanga, who I think is a fantastic signing, so he could actually propel them up to a bit of a higher position. In 16th, I've gone with Slough, newly promoted from the Southern League Premier Division last season, got up through the playoffs, won the playoff finals. That was great momentum for them. We'll see if they can stay in the National League South this season. In 15th, I've gone with St Albans, who finished in 8th last season. In 14th, I've gone with Chippenham. They've signed Jan Klukowski, who's quite a good experienced player that could do really well at National League South level. He's been at a really good level in the past, the likes of Forest Green, York City, Torquay United. In 13th place, I've gone with Concord Rangers, who've made some really good signings under Sammy Moore, bringing the likes of Billy Nottin, who's a fantastic player who should be in the Football League, but due to personal circumstances, he wanted to move somewhere closer to home, so he has gone to Concord, and it's a great signing for them. In 12th, I've gone with Welling. They've lost Ben Gehring, fantastic centre-back for them. He's gone to Billericay. In 11th, I've gone with Hemel Hempstead. They finished in 5th inside the playoffs last season, but there's a lot of strong teams coming down from the National League and also some coming up from lower levels, so I think they're going to drop down ever so slightly. In 10th, I've gone with Hampton and Richmond Borough, who have lost Alan Dowson, their manager. He's gone to Woking and taken a lot of his players with him, so they are severely weaker than they were last season in my opinion, but will the new players step up to the plate? In 9th, I've gone with Truro, who, despite their stadium move for the players, it's actually a really positive thing, I think, because a lot of the players live in the Devon sort of area. So there's going to be less travelling for them as a team to do. So that actually is the only positive really from their ground situation. But that's why I think they're going to finish in 9th place. They finished in 7th last year, but still playing like far away from Truro. It's going to have negatives and positives, so I'm thinking relatively around about 9th place for them. In 8th, I've gone with the newly promoted side, and that is Dulwich Hamlet, who came up through the playoffs last season in the Bostik League Premier Division. Good momentum again coming through from a lower division. They've been knocking on the door of promotion for a few years now, and they finally sealed it last season. So I think this is going to be their real big chance. In 7th, I've gone with Wealdstone, who are consistently mid-table or just above in the last few years. So I think they're going to get there once more. In 6th, I've gone with Bath City, who've made some fantastic signings, in my opinion, this season. The likes of the goalkeeper Ryan Clark, very experienced, good player. They've kept Anthony Straker at left back. They've also signed John Mills from Hereford, who's scored a lot of goals over the last few years. So they've got components to make a really good team this season. In 5th, I've gone with Woking, who've come down from the National League. They've brought in a lot of players from Hampton, Richmond Borough, as I did say, because they've got their manager. I think they're going to be relatively strong this season. In 4th, I've gone with Torquay United, because they've also made a few really good signings for National League South level, in my opinion. The likes of Asa Hall, very experienced player. I think he could be quite good for them. In 3rd place, I've gone with Chelmsford, a team that finished in 3rd place last year, and they're a team that's been up in and around that top sort of 5-6 over the last number of years. So I think they're going to do the same once more. They've got Scott Fennick re-signed as well, which is important for them because he scored a few goals for them at the end of last season. Now into the top two, and it's just Billericay and Dartford that remain. Who is going to finish in top position in my predictions? In 2nd place, I've gone with Dartford. Again, second place again. They finished up in the top 2 for the last number of years now. They finished really high up in the table in the National League South and just missed out on promotion last season. So cruel. That 89th minute winner from Jason Pryor at Waterlooville got them promotion and broke the hearts at Dartford. Will they be able to recover? I'm not sure. I think they're going to finish in second again this year, which means that in first place it is Billericay Town. I think this season, now that Glenn Tamplin is stepped down as manager, who knows whether he's actually going to step back into the manager's role at some point. He seems to just step in and out of that role at any point that he so pleases. But this summer they've made less statement signings, they've made more useful signings in my opinion than they did the previous couple of years. They've brought in the likes of Ben Gehring from Welling, fantastic player. Also they've brought in Adam Coombs from Welling, a very good goal scorer at this level. Simon Walton, a very experienced midfielder. I think they've got some really nice players that they brought in there to strengthen what they had last season, rather than just going for real big names of what Glenn Tamplin calls his big guns. So I think that they're building a squad that could quietly do a lot better. I think there's been a lot less hype around them this summer, so I think they are going to go and win the league this season once again. Harry Wheeler is a good coach from what I can gather, very young coach, very forward thinking, so I think he could do the business this season for them. Got promotion last year, nearly messed it up at the end, but I think the National League South is going to be a lot harder than last year, so we'll see how well they do. But they've got literally, their squad is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's just a case of them actually turning that into results and doing the business on the pitch and getting promotion. So we will see whether that's going to come to fruition. But anyway, let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think is going to win the National League South in the 18-19 season? Also, do you support a National League South club? Let me know who that is in the comment section and tell me where you think they will finish, and also how do you think they've got on so far this pre-season in terms of signings. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and thanks for watching.